As on August 17, 2020, the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, NASDAQ, GT, got off with the flyer as it spiked 1.11% to $10. During the day, the stock rose to $10.10 and sunk to $9.85 before settling in for the price of $9.89 at the close. Taking a more long-term approach, GT posted a 52-week range of $4.09 to $17.20. The company of the consumer cyclical sector's yearbook sales growth during the past 5-year span was recorded -4.10%. Meanwhile, its annual earning per share during the time was -16.60%. Nevertheless, stock's earnings per share, EPS, this year is -145.50%. This publicly traded company's shares outstanding now amounts to $234.00 million, simultaneously with a float of $232.35 million. The organization now has a market capitalization sitting at $2.34 billion. At the time of writing, stock's 50-day moving average stood at $9.29, while the 200-day moving average is $10.71. It is imperative to bring your focus towards the efficiency factor of the conglomerate that has a total of 63,000 employees. It has generated $234,048 per worker during the last fiscal year. Meanwhile, its income per employee was -$4,937. The stock had 7.43 receivables turnover and 0.87 total asset turnover. For the profitability, stock's gross margin was +24.24. Operating margin was +5.57 and pre-tax margin of +1.20. The Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, GT, ownership facts and figures. Another important factor to analyze is how key investors are playing towards the stock of the auto parts industry. The Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company's current insider ownership accounts for 0.28%, in contrast to 84.60% institutional ownership. According to the most recent insider trade that took place on March 10, this organization's senior VP Global Operations and Tech bought 500 shares at the rate of 7.38. Making the entire transaction reach $3,690 in total value, affecting insider ownership by 1,071. The Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, GT, earnings and revenue records. If we go through the results of last quarter, which was made public on June 29, 2020, the company posted -$1.87 earnings per share, EPS, for the quarter, besting the agreed prediction, set at -$2.07, by 20 cents. This company achieved a net margin of -2.11 while generating a return on equity of -6.75. Wall Street market experts anticipate that the next fiscal year will bring earnings of 0.31 per share during the current fiscal year. Raw stochastic average of the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, GT, in the period of the previous 100 days is set at 90.16%, which indicates a major rise in contrast to 79.67% during the last 2 weeks. If we go through the volatility metrics of the stock, in the past 14 days, company's historic volatility was 50.86%. That was lower than 80.18% volatility it exhibited in the past 100 days period.